Thank you so much. Thank you all for coming, and thank you, Leslie and Cirque, for organizing this great occasion and opportunity to get together. This will be a series of webinar or a webinar divided into different part to make sure that we reach people and we reach a real beneficiary of this project. Let me share a short presentation with you in terms of what is more and why are we very much happy and proud of this project. This project started. You can see right my presentation. Okay, great. So this project started 2 years ago, and it is about to end. But end is not the right word, meaning that actually we are about to deliver all the final results that we have been working on, as Leslie was saying, and we are really proud to have the possibility to share it with you, because now we can say that more project is probably 99% ready to go. We have been testing it, we have been fine tuning it, and now we are here to present the results. The results are actually amazing. This was a project co-funded under the Erasmus Plus program, which involved 8 institutions from 6 countries with 7 different languages involved. It really means that we tried to cover a huge geographical span, and also different language perspective, in order to make sure that the results get to as many beneficiaries possible. Let me remind you also that this project will be still alive for the next 3 years. So make sure that you navigate through it and use those tools, because they are for you. They are completely free. No login is required. No restriction you will find, because our idea was to go ahead with the complete openness of results. And actually, we did our best also to make it as much as accessible that we could. So we have implemented also some text-to-speech functionalities. The training, as we will see, is available in different formats in this OER platform, so that we make sure that actually everybody is able to make the most of those contents. The languages and the countries are, as you can imagine, Greece, and of course Spain, Romania, Italy, Belgium, and Poland. And the good part of this is that today we are representing all these 6 countries. There is people from all over Europe, and this is one of the amazing values of these kind of programs of the under the Erasmus perspective, because we are here also to share European perspectives toward a common problem, which is the empowerment of women as a key driver for rural development, in terms of an entrepreneurial spirit, or entrepreneurial boosting of their activities. These are the partners. As you can see, there's CERC, there's Radio ECA, who is the coordinator, and then IT Solutions for All, which is us. I am from IT Solution for All. We are an NGO working and dedicated to the spreading of digital technologies to improve people's life, with a view to minorities or marginalized targets. And that's why we've been working also with women to help them re-enter or enter the job market. Then we have IHF, which is a great a great think tank in Belgium, IDP, a wonderful European consultant, and a training company, very with a vast experience in terms of business training, and Circle and Demosthene, who are two NGOs, one from Poland, one from Italy, who give the perspective of the protected target, let's say. So we really work together to reach our final beneficiary, women from the rural areas, to make sure that they have the skills necessary to make the most of their business, their activities, and their competitiveness in terms of entrepreneurial processes. This is the website, moreproject.eu. You will see it also.
Roberta,
Yes,
sorry
sir.
if I could just jump in. Maybe you could just
Please.
move the overheads. I think you're still on the title overhead.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Okay. Let me. So, have you seen? Are you seeing those now?
yeah. Now we can.
Okay.
Yeah, now we can
Okay. So
see it.
then I'll just go ahead here without using the presentation mode.
Okay.
So this is the platform where you can access the project. Sorry, these are the logos of the partners who made this project possible. As I was saying, we have Greece, Romania, Spain, Italy, Belgium, and Poland. And what is the idea behind more? More stands for the multifunctional role of women as a key driver for rural development. What we really wanted, as Leslie was mentioning, is to provide toolkit for women, in particular rural women, to give them training opportunities and qualification, improve their skills and access to the business or to the market, in order to make sure that their initiative will be succeeding, and make sure that they have the appropriate tools to actually have a successful business in the rural setting. So the idea was to increase the rural skills and capacity, making them direct actor for the social policy and economic processes. And how did we do it? Well, basically, we prepared or worked on three different results for More Project. On one end, we created and built a More community platform and OER platform for to give training to women in different areas: marketing, communication, business in general, entrepreneurship as a general perspective, and also as a way to earn their life. But this training was, first of all, based on a very accurate and actually still ongoing research that Leslie and their team have worked on, in order to define, on one end, what's the role, the multifunctional role of rural women for the rural development, and on the other hand, also what are the drivers and inhibitors that actually can help or obstacle the presence of women in the business, or in the entrepreneurial business. The result, we will see what they are several baseline report and several report that really state an important step toward a common policy, and also toward effective training to stress and to um, allow for general growth of presence of women in the rural business. Finally, the last results of this project are the training that we have developed, which are available in 7 languages on the OER platform. So really, you have no excuses for not using them, because they are there for you. They are completely free, and you have no need to register or whatever. Any statistics are anonymous, in terms to be also respectful for GDPR, because the only thing we want is really help the role of women, help the growth of women, and help and also solve some of the issue and impediments that they may find while fighting for their own business. Here, we in this project, IT Solution for All, we were responsible for developing the OER platform, and I'm going to give you a quick overview of this OER platform and its functionalities, so that you know what to search for and how you can use it. As I said, you can enter the platform from moreproject.eu, and all the content will be already displayed since the very beginning. You will find information about the project, about the partners, of course. All the material is created with under a Creative Commons license, which means that you can use it. You are actually invited to use it and make the most of them. The only right, let's say, that we ask you is the citing of authorship, and not to use it for a commercial purposes. But of course, you can use it for for spreading the training and for the training, and for increasing the competitiveness of women all over Europe, because actually, being in English, you can really address many states, many nations within Europe. In the platform, you will see different sections, of course, where different contents are stored, and you can have a look at it. As I said, there will be an introduction about the project with the presentation of partners, and then in the PR2, if you are interested, there are the results of the analysis that CERC conducted together with the help of all partners. In particular, the baseline report is there with some indications about the training, and then there is the co-creation analysis and the white paper with its executive summary. The white paper will be further finalized, and it will also include some guidance for future training for those trainers and those vet providers who want to use, or adult operators who want to use those contents, which are free for you to use, for further enhancing women's skill in the rural areas. In terms of resources, there is really a vast production of resources. We have created courses that you will find more than 180 glossary entries, success stories for you to feel inspired, case studies to analyze what was effective in a certain in certain situations of entrepreneurial business, best practices to be followed, co-creation, conclusion, because one thing that was done within this project was actually asking beneficiaries and asking people and women from the rural areas what were their needs, what were their obstacles, what they felt that need to be improved. And all those feedback were then included in this co-creation report in order to make sure that the training is really tailored to them and answers to those constraints that they feel. And then there you will find also more than 40 links of interest for creating a business, for running a business, useful tools that might be of interest for you as a women entrepreneur. In terms of modules developed, as I said, you will find a very heterogeneous set of modules running from DigComp, digital skills to for women entrepreneurship, green comp, and new comp, green competencies for entrepreneurial business, cooperative entrepreneurship, self-esteem and motivation for social and labor enhancement, green economy, international business, and so on and so forth. Again, all those titles are available in different languages, so you can really decide whether you want to read it in English or in your own language. What would you find also? What will you find also in the ORF platform? This material will be available for you to be printed. It is downloadable in PDF if you want to read it offline. Downloadable in PowerPoint. There is also a training fiche for trainer to use the content in different settings. It is available in audio format, and there is always the possibility to provide a feedback. Feedback are more than welcome. So they really help us improve. We did our best to create a great product and something that the users that we engaged in the piloting phase really told us that's nice, but if you think that we can improve it, just please let us know, because we are really proud and we are really happy to make this project and this platform the most useful as possible. Again, the playout, you will find all the functionalities in the upper part of each training module. There is also a demo video for you to learn how to use this OER platform, even though it is pretty straightforward. You just click on the content and read. There is also the possibility to share the content on the social media, so that you can actually suggest your companions, your friends, to go through some of our content, because I think it is something that it is useful also for the society or for your peers, basically. All the contents are also available in video format, and at the end of each module you will find a test. The test is pretty easy, is a multiple choice test, and the user uh, basically self-assessed result on spot. So you already know if you have if your answers are correct or not, and if you have more than 75% of answers correct, you have the possibility to get a certificate. This certificate is completely customizable, so you can even save it, print it, and use it for your own empowerment, I guess, or to present in the business world, to say, hey, I've gone through the digital skills for women business in rural areas, and here it is. This certificate certifies that you have approved and that you have passed this module under the in a EU framed training content and training setting. This is the certificate, and you will have, of course, the title of the modules that you've gone through, and the date when you've gone through this content. Apart from the contents, of course, you have also different meta information that allow you to understand what's the content, what's the training about, like objectives, keywords, description. Then you have also the possibility to navigate through the content by clicking on related materials, and of course to further enlarge your knowledge about that topic through the bibliography. As I said, apart from the training courses, you also have available online success story, best practice, case studies, and co-creation examples that give us an idea of a different perspective of the role of the multifunctional role of women in the rural business. In the platform, you will also find dedicated section called Digital Hub. Let me explain you what's the Digital Hub. The Digital Hub is a common space where commonly shared knowledge is managed. Those that in the Digital Hub, you will find the associated partners of the More project, which you can be one of them whenever you want. The associate partners are important just because they spread our material, they use our material, they helped us piloting those material. So basically, if you want a first grasp of the training, you can be an associated partner of More project, and in turn, of course, you will appear in the OR platform and have European visibility. Plus, apart from the associated partner, those are some of our associated partners, there are a lot of rural businesses that have been enrolled in this project. There are 170 of them, and it is a way to, of course, boost their presence at European level, and and of course, if any of you present today have a company that want to be publicized or advertised for free on the platform, make sure that you register on this page, because at least we are giving you visibility over 6 countries, and it is a visibility that will last 3 years more and for free. In the platform, you will see a lot of information about the More project. Also, we've done a nice initiative that it's over now, to bed, but you can still send pictures, because we will be happy to show them. Those pictures were meant to actually picture or represent the multifunctional role of women in the rural area. It was a very nice initiative, and we have received more than 20 pictures. And what really was important is that we had a winner, and the winner is Elena Monsalve. She's from Spain. The contest was run all over Europe, and the nice part is that she is actually the perfect prototype of our More woman. She sent a picture of her grandmother starting a wine business back when women didn't even have the right to vote. So it's a very inspiring the story, and we are really glad to add this opportunity to give a face to our more multifunctional women. Those are the pictures that have been collected, but again, if you want to send more pictures, we'll be happy to show them, and at least they will be showcased and represent the role of our multifunctional women. Finally, what else? Here, of course, you will find, apart from the news of the project, there is the possibility, if you want, to create your own More merchandising products. personalizing yeah, a t-shirt, pen, and so and the possibility to download the more project logo whenever you want. And just as a recap, because I don't want to take too much time from you, those are more numbers. We have already corrected more than 100,000 platform visits. More than 1,500 users have gone through our training. There is 210 training material uploaded in all languages, 360 questions available, 73 videos uploaded on the YouTube dedicated channel for more project, and that's basically it. I don't know if you have any other, sorry, if you have any question in this sense, or would you like to know more or something more specific about more?
I think that maybe given the numbers of people, and I'm really ecstatic to see there are over 100 people with us for our event, and actually there were around 300 or so that have signed up for what we're doing today. So maybe the easiest thing is if there's something a little bit more that you would like to ask of Roberta, maybe we could just type that into the chat area. And
Ottimo.
then Roberta, you could answer that at the end.
Yes.
I just want to emphasize a couple of things that Roberta mentioned. One of them being this incredible network that's being set up through this project. The partnership is one aspect, but when you look at the number of female entrepreneurs, rural entrepreneurs that have come together, when you look at the different cooperatives that have been set up and the extended networks that are happening, I think this is a real plus of this project. That's sort of an intangible, and it creates the network. And if there's one thing that we've found, it's that the network of entrepreneurs tend to have a particular profile, and when they come together, it breeds more entrepreneurial activity. It breeds. It's like a once the boat gets going, you can't stop it. And that's one of the great things. There's been this sort of wave, one thing after the other, in terms of what's happening inside the project.